Hey folks, so I had a few more questions about the machine here. Um, just wanted to show kind of some of the difficulties that comes with having created your own machine and, you know, kind of working through some of the bugs. So today I went to turn on the machine and my screen was flipped completely back to portrait mode, or excuse me, landscape. And it just was, it took me a good half hour to get back to where I needed it to be. So but while I had things apart, I wanted to kind of show you guys how this actually looks. So you can see here's some just particle board here on the side. That's basically there just to hold the bezel on the side. But you can see where the TV, and as I've said before, this is a TCL. So right now I've got those settings for my my video. And while I had this apart as well, I've decided also to basically leave a monitor, a VGA cable connected to the back of the PC, so that when I do have this issue, I don't have to go and rip the back of it apart in order to hook up a monitor to it. Because the problem is that I can see the screen down here when things are goofy. I cannot see the screen up there, and of course that's where the start menu is, and so it just can get kind of tough. So anyway, so when I run into these problems and I just get tired of trying to screw around with the monitor, I will or the screen here, I'll actually hook up a PC monitor and just kind of troubleshoot and work through things that way. So either way, I've got my screen settings back to where I want them. But while I have this kind of quote-unquote apart here, one of the things that I'm really kind of proud of, I guess you could say, is as far as the coin door goes. So again, this coin door is off of a World Series baseball machine that I bought off of Craigslist. But what I did is I thought, well, okay, so I'm not really going to be taking coins, right? Well, it'll be kind of cool to be able to use the coin door though for something. So what I decided to do is actually, and then also you can see the coin mechanism is on the left slot, but on the right slot here, and I know this is backwards, you're going, well, that's the left and that's right. You're correct, but left, right. Coin mechanism is here. Here I'm missing it. So I was like, well, I definitely can't use this. So what I decided is, hey, I could actually turn this into the power button for the PC. So what I did is created this bracket here, screwed it on the back. It's definitely, I guess you could say, like a bush fix kind of a deal. But just used some tin, folded it over, gave it a little bit of strength here, and then took a power button that I had from a PC. You can see the wire here, wired that back up into my computer. And the actual coin return here just depresses the button. And I don't know if you can see all this, but and that's it. Turns the computer down off. And I changed Windows settings so that pushing the power button actually shuts it off instead of putting it to sleep, instead of having to hold it. But again, just push the power button. Marquee comes on because that's run USB through a LED light strip up top. Everything's just hooked up LED, or USB rather. Let's see now if my settings actually saved. Gosh, I hope so. See if Big Box boots up into the 4x3, or if it's going to go back into landscape. Oh, it's looking good so far. That's much better than it was. Dead air, dead air. There we go. Cool. So as you can see too, I've got Windows booting straight into Launchbox. Very simple to do. Jeez, that's loud, sorry. I'm not used to having everything open here and being able to hear it so easily. Because right now I don't have any audio. The only audio that I have on this thing is actually from the TV. So there's nothing up here as of right now. I just started using the TV audio and it was like, wow, this is actually pretty good. I mean, I've got young kids, so it's not like I'm going to be able to blare this thing at night or anything, so hopefully this is turning out okay too. But while I have this apart, one of the things that I did add, kind of give it a little bit more authenticity, is an actual switch with the plug here. Was able to get a right angle plug, which that was pretty cool. Again, not sure how much you can see back here, but I've just got a little light here, actually. Turn that on. So you can see my LED wire there, or the USB wire going up to the LED, just the plug-in for the TV, just some other wires that are actually run up and through for display and keyboard, or I shouldn't say keyboard, but for control panel. There's the VGA that I just ran, just power wire that's, I actually cut a extension cable. I actually cut the lead for my power strip and just wired it into that. No big deal there. And I think that's about it. You know, you got your HDMI, you got your control panel, player 1, player 2, and then some buttons that you can see kind of the back end of. But and these are just some brackets that I created just to help hold the TV in a little bit better. Again, they're kind of whatever, but they're very, very, very strong. TV is absolutely going nowhere. So yeah, I will be playing a little bit here as was requested, and I'll throw that in another video though. Thanks.